In this video, we're going to be writing the equation of a line in standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. And two rules with that: no fractions or decimals, and a has to be positive, greater than 0. So, number one, I have the equation in slope-intercept form right now. So I can go right from slope-intercept form to standard form by just moving my x to the other side, because essentially I want to have x and y on the same side. Make sure you put your x term first and drop down your 5. This looks like it's in standard form to me. To check, you can just make sure, look at your numbers, make sure there are no fractions or decimals, and a is positive, so we're good to go there. Now, number 2 is in point-slope form, which we have to go from point-slope form to slope-intercept, and then finally to standard. It has to go in that order. So to go from point-slope form to slope-intercept, simply distribute 1/2 x minus 5, and then get y by itself. So add 4, which gives me y equals 1/2 x minus 1. And then now we want to go from slope-intercept to standard. So I'm going to move my x to the other side by subtracting it. So that gives me negative 1/2 x plus y equals negative 1. Now I'm breaking both rules here because I've got a fraction and a is negative. So in order to get rid of the fraction, you multiply by the denominator, which in this case is 2. If I didn't have a problem with negatives, then I would only multiply by 2, but because I also want to get rid of this negative, I'm going to multiply it by another negative. So watch what happens when I distribute that negative 2 in. I end up with positive 1x, and then negative 2 times y is negative 2y, and negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. So that not only got rid of the fraction, but it also got rid of the negative. There you go. So go ahead and try those two problems, and then play the video, and I will be going over the answers. So number 1, it's in slope-intercept, so we can go right to standard. Just move your x to the other side, which gives me negative 2x plus y equals 4. And I'm good on the fraction piece, but I do need to get rid of that negative. So I'm just going to multiply by a negative 1, which gets rid of the negative 2, making it a positive 2x. Negative 1 times y is negative y, and then negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. So you need to remember to distribute that number to everything, not just the first term. Now the next one was similar to the second problem we did together. It's in point-slope form right now, so I need to distribute y plus 2 equals 3x minus 12, then get y by itself. Y equals 3x minus 14. Now move your x to the other side, which gives me negative 3x plus y equals negative 14. And then, of course, similar to the last problem we just did, I need to get rid of that negative, so I'm going to multiply by a negative 1, which essentially changes the sign of everything in the problem. What was positive becomes negative, and what was negative becomes positive.